Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex. Today I am going to discuss pound dollar, dollar CAD, euro dollar and gold US dollar, and this is a daily forex forecast for 7th of August 2025. This video is going to be super beneficial for all types of traders. So hopefully if you understand this particular forecast, you will be making so much money in the right direction of the market. Let's have a look at the pound US dollar, and pound US dollar obviously is standing at a very fantastic place right here. The levels are 1.3190 and 3140 approximately. So this is a very strong support. We have some strong bulls right here to the left side of the market all the way from the mid of the May right here. So a very strong support at this particular moment this is, and that's why we have seen these 4 daily candle closes very fantastically to the bullish side of the market. Previous forecast in which I have discussed this area for a bullish level, obviously it proved itself to be a very strong zone for reversal, and obviously this is now complete. Understand this one thing, that on the daily time frame, as this was our support, similarly right now if we see these levels of 1.3429 and 1.3367 approximately, this whole zone is a breakout zone. Previously the market gave us a very fantastic breakout from this particular zone right here. So this level on the daily time frame for the investor may not be very much meaningful, but obviously on the H4 where there are plenty of position traders, this data is going to be super beneficial for the position traders on the H4 time frame. So on a daily time frame right here, we have a market that is standing clearly on a previous breakout level. So now let's move to the H4 time frame. As per the H4 time frame, if one obviously finds some sort of structure right here, then obviously can look to the downside of the market. But obviously since there is no particular structure found on this particular time frame right now, we have just this information that RSI is near 80 and market is standing on the previous broken level, so it can be a retest as well. Now let's move on to the H1 time frame, and let me zoom out the chart a little bit. So if I zoom out the chart as this, you can clearly see that after the strong bulls came into the market, right after them this whole rally started to appear. And those of you who are a Fibonacci trader, I am sure you must have got this particular trade, a very nice and fantastic one during the week. Right here we have got a very nice A to B, and let me highlight it for all of you. A very nice A to B impulsive leg right here, and a very nice correction towards the 61.8% retracement, and then the market continue to the bullish side of the market. So a overall a very nice and fantastic ABCD pattern it was, and I will title it as complete right now, because you see a fantastic move of around 111 pips for the day traders once. And right here, this is another opportunity. Those who were missed out from yesterday, they have got it from today right here, Fibonacci, and right here, and today they got into the trade right here at 1.32795, a very nice 61.8% retracement. And this particular ABCD pattern seems as this, and I have discussed it in the weekly forex forecast videos for all of you, so that you can watch, learn and understand the market structure. So obviously these ABCD pattern traders also got good profits of 57 pips today from the market. So we always have to look to the left side of the market, find some opportunities from the back, because obviously market leave some prints for the future, so we can get more data from the past and apply it in the current and find out good trading opportunities. Coming back to the present situation, and that is, I will zoom out the chart a little bit. So right here the situation now on the H4 seems to be as this. Market nicely standing at a previous breakout and a retest level, but we can also not rule out that potentially there are big players in the market at this moment. So one opportunity obviously is this, but obviously if it drops from there, then we can see some big rallies to the downside, and if we get a break above this zone, then it will open doors towards 1.35713. Now in order to trade this particular level, and each and every level requires some sort of experience and understanding of the market. If one wants to trade this particular area, the trader must have enough understanding of trading, how to trade the patterns, how to trade the reversals, how to trade the breakouts. Further, for the daily traders, I want to say, well, as far as this trend line is not broken, we still can focus for some further buying opportunities from right here, because obviously if this market is dropping toward this trend line, we can very nicely plan for some buying decisions right here near this particular trend line. If we get a break below, then remember that the situation will be showing us something as this. Let's have a look at this particular support. We also cannot rule the importance of this particular support. This is market, it can come back down, and then from right here further bulls will appear into the market, and then we have to see what further the market will be giving us. Moving on to the dollar CAD, and on the dollar CAD, what I see this week and the previous the weekly forex forecast in the previous week, 2 weeks ago, this market was going to test this resistance zone of 1.3888 and 1.3859. so it is successfully tested, and now it shows that the market is dropping further. Even in the weekly forex forecast videos, when I was discussing that the market is nicely dropping towards 1.36954. so those of you who saw that video, congratulations, because I assume if you understand structure, you must have made good profits from these rallies. Now what's next? Obviously market is no doubt dropping very nicely. Even these 2 days the bulls were trapped to the buy side of the market, and now they are holding either negative positions or the lucky ones are stopped out. Now how to interpret this particular data into the H4 time frame? Obviously I know you will clearly understand this 1.3888 breakout and retest. That is something else, and maybe that can whenever that happens, even after 5 years, still this will be valid. Now coming on to this particular rally to the downside of the market, for that let's have a look at the H4 market structure at this particular moment. So the market structure on the H4 suggests us that there is a very strong Fibonacci number right here, 1.3689. so if this is a strong Fibonacci number, we can assume more traders are waiting for this particular level. And on the H1 time frame, if I show you the market structure at this moment, it is being played is this. See, the market gave a break below, a retest, continued down, and the next time go back up there. Right here created a double top, RSI was above 80. Sellers took complete advantage of this move of around 75 pips yesterday and today in just 2 days, and further they are trying to push it down to 1.3695 approximately. But below this the situation will become a little bit critical, because this level is supposed to be throwing price back to the support zone as per the forex rules. Why? Because this is a key level. But if we get a break below, retest and continuation, maybe that can happen later. But for now, in this week, let's see how it drops back to 36.95. On the H1 further, for tomorrow, if I see some sort of opportunities, Well, obviously I will be looking for any sort of correction back to the 61.8% retracement. So on the 61.8% retracement with the day trading aspect, it can give me a fantastic sell opportunity, obviously. So overall, this market nicely coming back down, and let's see if we get that opportunity to short the market further, because that will be a very ideal situation for me. I can easily trade the ABCD pattern strategy right here. If you want to learn my ABCD pattern strategy, you can contact me on the WhatsApp number. So this sell obviously seems to be very safe and very nice, but if the market come back down, definitely we may not be able to do anything. And even if the market go up, how to trade this particular level will require some sort of learning and education of the breakout retest, of the pattern identification, and the RSI divergence. So this was the dollar CAD. Let's see what it gives us further. Move on to the euro US dollar, and right here this support which I'm holding. Why I'm holding this as a support? Because this was a previous breakout level right here. Market broke above and came back down, took a retest. Where is the resistance? We have resistance is way up there, and resistance is very nice because this is also a strong resistance. It belongs to the monthly traders. So I will be more discussing about these weekly and monthly in detail later. For now, if we see it on the daily time frame, well, we see a very nice break of structure right here in the weekly forex forecast. What I have told all of you, that this level of 1.15855 approximately is going to be a super important level for all of us. Why a super important level? Because this was a breakout level. This is a retest, and upon the retest it was supposed to be dropping back to this level of 61.8% retracement, and the level comes around 1.14714. But that did not happen. The market continued bullish as expected, because the daily time frame traders, they were very strong. I already have mentioned it 2 weeks ago in my weekly forex forecast videos. Even the previous weekly forex forecast videos, we have traded this from there upon confirmation back to the zone right here. So you will know that this was also a very key level with all of us. So this time, now this whole zone can become on the H4 time frame another resistance for all of us, and this is a level of 1.1719 and 1.1705. but if I sum it up, it will be 1.17. and you will remember that I have discussed how much important this 1.17 level is when I was explaining the market, when it gave us this false breakout of structure. So market is again going to approach this particular zone, and from there we have to see whether we find some valid structure so we can sell, or what else we can do. On the H1 time frame, if I show you exactly the same pattern the market did in the reverse, the pattern that the dollar CAD gave us, and it created a retest of the support simply after a strong move. Market rejected from the breakout zone, go back up, tried to break it up, couldn't. Then right here again tried to break it up, couldn't, and came back down, took a retest of this support, ranged here for a while, and finally break out from this particular zone. So those traders who made on Tuesday, I assume you made 54 pips from the level, and if you traded this whole, then again 66 pips, and from right here it was not tradable, not on my radar list, but this was a nice sell area. So the day traders 1, 2 on Tuesday and Wednesday must have got good profits. Then from here, target 1 and obviously the target 2, there was a Fibonacci number that is used as a target to level, and boom, the trade was closed. Now we have to see for further opportunities what the market gives us. So this is the euro US dollar. I hope you guys will trade very safely. You will understand the structure, because if one doesn't understand the structure, it becomes very much hard for every trader to trade. Further, if I show you on the H1 time frame, well, yes, this is a broken level, and anyone who want to enter as a bull, this will be the situation as this. And obviously from right here I will be looking for a bullish traders. Those bullish traders can appear from right here, but I also want to show you one thing, this expected pattern formation. So obviously if it break this, then it will be coming back down towards this support of 1.14420, a weekly level we have from the previous Friday. So let's see what the market gives us further. Nice bullish opportunities it can be, and there let's see what we get. Move on to the gold US dollar. And on the gold US dollar, most of you know my daily opinion. Market nicely traded from 3270 and 3255, a very fantastic support it is. Multiple times during the past 4-5 months, this level gave fantastic profits to the investors, and that's why investors are still holding the buying decisions, and market is clearly standing above 3340 level. As expected, it was on Friday when it gave this candle. Right after that, on the H4, if we see, I'm coming to this H4, but first, right after that, what we see is we saw that the market established its own level right here, and its own trading opportunity for the Fibonacci traders. See, this is A to B right here we have, and that was the C to D, exactly not completed, but overall the bulls tried to push it nicely, at least till 3388, while the whole impulsive leg is going to be precisely completed at 3395. So this price is also trying to push back to the trend line right here. Now coming on to whether it is going to be a sell or a buy, for that I have to tell you that this market is currently reversed from a very key resistance level we had. Now in order for us to become bullish, the market has to give us a break above structure. Otherwise, as far as it doesn't give us a break of structure, we can expect price to come back down back to 3340, approximately 45 or 40 somewhere. Further, if we see this is market, if it gives us a breakout and a retest, then we can look to the downside for this particular level right here. As a day trader, we will be looking at it, no big position trades, because this level will be acting very nicely as a support in the future, that is expected. So any break below and then a retest, and on a retest this will be a separate trading opportunity, while right here this is a tiny other opportunity, and a break below this will be a tiny opportunity. But I think this is the level 3340, where bulls have to decide that they want to go back to 3379 or 3380 or not. Now if I show you this ABCD pattern, obviously is not exactly yet completed, so there is one possibility as well, completion of that. And obviously if we get a break above this 3400 mark, then we have another level of 3440 approximately right here. So I think if you guys are disciplined trader, you will be nicely taking your decisions around these levels. But obviously you should know the structure, you should know the reversal, you should know the breakout, you should know the retest. All of these concepts are super beneficial for the trader, and the trader should understand these concepts. Otherwise, without them, the trader may not be able to trade effectively and may not be able to make good profits. So understanding of the structure, the learning is the key in forex trading, my friends. Let's see tomorrow, enough comments, enough feedback, I will be uploading such forecasts for all of you. Take a lot of care of yourself. See you next time. Goodbye.